Check 1, 2. Can you hear me? I think you can probably hear me now. Alright, I'm going to make a really basic synthesizer using Max. And what I've just done here is I've routed the audio from my microphone into Max so we can see the level here. And this is our audio output, and this is an audio input. But we're going to use other objects to create our synthesizer. So here we go. Do a cycle object with a tilde and 440, and we need a signal multiplier. That's an asterisk and a tilde next to it. I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. So over here, well, up here we're going to need our MIDI input. So I have a note in object, and I'm going to put a special object underneath this called DGG.mono, and it's specially designed to handle note information from monophonic synthesizers. Alright, then we need our MIDI to frequency converter object, M2F, MTOF. I'm going to actually, I am going to put in a float object right here, a number object, so that we can see that we are getting note information. Yes, we are. Okay. So I have a MIDI keyboard hooked up to Max already. So that's flowing into the cycle. That's going to determine the frequency that the cycle object will play. And now we need to handle our velocity. So I type in divided by 127. So that number comes out of here. And that is going to be allow us to turn our sound on and off, our notes on and off rather. Okay, so a signal multiplier here, it'll get a number and then it will multiply this signal by whatever number it gets over here. And actually, let me put a float object there too, so we can see what our amplitude is going to be. Something to be said about having a clean workspace, so I like to keep it as clean as possible and orderly. Alright, so we are now receiving frequency here and amplitude over here, so between 0 and 1. If I play louder, it's a larger number, softer, lower number. I'm not going to connect it yet because I'm going to put a gain object. Gain object is the word gain with a tilde, and I'm going to resize it this way. So this just gives us overall control over the volume. And now this should work if I turn up our volume here. Maybe a little bit more. Let's go a little bit more. You hear a little click and pop. You might be hearing my MIDI keyboard too, but the audio has a little pop when it turns off, because this number here is not gliding from 0 to another number. It's just going instantaneously, which gives it that pop sound. So anyway, we've achieved a very simple monophonic synthesizer here. We could add a lot more functionality like envelope control. That would go in here. But that's all there is for this. Thanks.